What's going on, guys? This whole video I'm gonna be commentating over and explaining to you step by step, basically, on what happened through this whole video and leading up to us getting wiped and the truth about ice. So, with that being said, we're gonna roll into the first fight. Alright, guys, for this first fight, and for all the rest of all the fights, it's gonna be me and my buddy Trent. We're fighting in all the fights here, but it's a 4v2 with us mate boosted, them not base boosted, and we have UD buff. So this is only one of the tribes that are going against us, and the tribe name is Mexican Mafia. So 4v2, we rage both of them, obviously. We both push this Giga here. He pushes, we push back, he pushes, we rage him, kill him, and I proceed to push and rage this Giga after we kill this one. I take about a 5-second delay to let my rage meter go down and to make sure that he is not actually ready for me to push him, and also go in chat, and then I proceed to push him here. I rage him, my buddy goes crazy. I know it sucks that you can't hear my buddy screaming, but he calls me a maniac and says I'm gonna lose the fight. End up winning the fight. Not correct. I make some very good plays throughout this video, but this is one of my best ones. So with fight number 1 being down, here's fight number 2 against the same tribe. We both begin to rush him, and we rage him. His buddies come. We focus on this Giga, killing it first. We both see the Griffin, so we don't push. After killing this Giga, we wait for just a second to see what the Griffin does. And as you see here, my Giga gets stuck, and I get scared a little bit. So, as you can see, those bear traps down, which are ours. We just forgot about them, and then we both proceed to push the Gigas and rage them. Now keep in mind, they said they had 640 melee Gigas at hatch. We only have 615, but yet we're clapping them. Easy Giga fight, if I do say so myself. Fight number 2 being down, here's fight number 3. The bad thing is they have to use rhinos in order to win, and even then they still don't win. They pick my buddy grapples, it's fine. I see the rhino, and I rage him, and I rage his buddy right here. Boom. End up killing them. Killed one Giga, second Giga's gonna be dead here in just a second. These guys really aren't that good. And look, 3 of them rush, right? They have better melee than us. Supposedly. Rage both of them right here. I get raged and died. I thought we lost the fight here, but then I spawn back in. Spawn in. I run down the cliff, down the hill. I see my Giga. I see my buddy's Giga still UD buffed. 2 of their Gigas are still there. So I'm like, alright, time to make a play. I run to my Giga, hop on my Giga, kill the first Giga here. My buddy goes to whistle his Giga, it stops me from being able to get the other one. So I stop moving and let his Giga go out the way. His Giga goes out the way, and they get their Giga back. So, fight number 3 and 4 basically are a success. We still got both of our Gigas, and they still lost Gigas. Alright, this isn't a Giga fight. This is actually supposed to be looking at chat. I type, after he says GM buff, I type demo y'all's bubble. TF. That's their bubble in the top left hand corner. In the beginning, I didn't mention, we had a bubble right there where their bubble is, and we had a bubble over here in the right side where our cliff plat is. They demoed our cliff plat and our bubble over to the left and demoed all of our turrets over there. They demoed our bubble over here to the right on this cliff plat. And they demoed all of our spam that we lost our ground with. I spyglass to make sure that's their bubble. After he said, we don't have a bubble. So, and I said, y'all got a bubble on a cliff plat. Okay, he typed O.O, which is a face. And then he proceeds to admin gun our gigas, as you'll see here. And he also responds after saying, after doing the face, he responds with, we aren't hiding in our bubble. So, and this is where he admin guns our gigas. After he uses these commands, boom, admin guns our gigas. He proceeds to demo our whole forward fob here to keep our ground. I take my giga off my saddle. I take the saddle off my giga. See, he kills our UD. He kills basically everything we have down here. See, our cliff flat falls. He destroys everything over here. And I turn around to show you the aftermath. And this is him here soaking all our turrets in God mode. And the turret should be demolished here soon. And there you go. As it says, kill AoE, structures 7,500 distance. So he demos all of our ground turrets basically there, and I'll make sure that he doesn't demo actual our base. So me and my tribe are very ticked off at this point. So we see them on a giga down there in the mech. So me and my buddy Trent are going to make a play. But before we make the play, as you can see, if you can really read, he is still using admin commands, and he is still talking smack in chat, saying that he can admin wipe our base for us talking smack to him because he is the owner. But I don't think that's how ownership is supposed to work, really, because like we play the game for fun, and he comes and ruins it. But me and my buddy proceed to just say forget it, and we're not thinking he's gonna demo our whole base. So we basically just continue trying to defend from where we are. We're not really that heated about it, but I see he's on his giga, so I know he's about to make a play. So I proceed to get on mine. I finally end up being able to get on mine after all this lag of him using GCMs and codes and stuff, and I rush down there to help him with this giga fight. We end up winning this giga fight. We rage one, we rage another, and I get picked by their griffin. I thought we lost the fight, but as I thought we lost the fight last time, I end up respawning again, running down the hill, and seeing that our gigas are still there. Meaning we won the fight. Their giga and their mech isn't there, so obviously they're dead. So, fight basically number 5 down. Now here's fight number 6. This really isn't a fight. I don't believe we get to kill any of their gigas, but we do rage both of them. He wants to try and sit out of our bubble, and his buddy tries to come help him as he retreats. We rage both of them, and as you see, their turrets on their fob up there in the top left. Dude shoot us down, so we have to retreat. So as usual, as any ARC player would, we do retreat and allow their gigas to get away without us dying. Now, even though this isn't a fight or anything, this clip is really long, but this is very valuable because after they demoed our forward fob there, they placed that spam there that we saw. And in a minute, you will actually see him come over, and he's using another cheat. He's using another admin command again, and he will come over soon, and he will demo our whole base. And in this part here, as you see, his buddy's rushing. Another tribe is rushing in the racer, Mexican Mafia. Before this, he actually said, admin, if I throw my racers into their base, will you give me 12 giga saddles? And he said yes. So here he is proceeding to throw his racers in our base. And Obviously he cross-sticks them, so they're gonna die. Besides the one right here in front of me that actually gets on my nerves. But all the other ones are dead in a bit. My buddy that's Giga fighting over there, I did not know he was Giga fighting 2. I thought he was Giga fighting 1, so I let him be, and he dies. Now, see, he dies, and then he screams for me to go get his Giga. I go over there, but I'm out of stam, so I know it's a rip for his Giga. His Giga is already bloody, as you can tell. At this point, I really try to push in to try and save it, just so I can say, hey man, I really did try. But his turrets start to shoot me down, so I have to fall back. So then I go back to proceeding to kill the racers that are here. He is on the racer, and our turrets are on the only survivors. But yet they're not killing him, as he is in GCM, which is give creator mode, basically God mode. So he turns away, and I proceed to kill these racers. Here's where it gets good. He pushes with a Giga that is in God mode, and I am not able to kill him. And this is where the admin abuse starts to happen fully. So he'll push around the corner just a few seconds on a red Giga. I may be a little too early, but he's coming shortly. Here he comes. As you see, I am ready to Giga fight him. Our turrets are pelting him, only survivors, not killing him. I bite him, get no hit reg. So I'm like, alright, cool. I know it's in God mode. So I stop. I turn around and run to our bubble to see what he's going to do. And you see he keeps typing in GM buff, that way he does not go out of God mode. So we sit here, and in about a couple seconds, he demos our whole base right here. This is what this big lag spike is, and he gets into our bubble, and he starts me running. Here goes our whole base, as you can hear. So now, we still cannot bite his Giga. This is where it gets good.